Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to MSha Tech. We are in the journey of SAP Build App, and we are at the stage of integrating app logic, and we have already done a theme working and theme styling. We have already done the types of variable, what are the uses of variable, and we also did a lot of before this video. If you haven't seen my previous video, let's go to the playlist and do watch that videos because it is mandatory for today's video. So let's begin our today's video. In this video we will complete the following topics that are the explain functions, describe events, describe the logic canvas, build logic flows and functions, describe formulator functions and formula editor, calculate the formula operators, use formula variables and functions. Hopefully this topic will cover I think so 2 to 3 videos. So we will continue as per the required, because we will discuss each topic in detail, so we will have to make some separate videos for each topic and so on. So let's begin. First of all, we will discuss the logic functions, and then we will discuss the formula functions. After that, we will discuss in detail the formula editor and how we can use the formulas. So let's begin with the first topic, that is explaining logic functions. I also want to introduce you that we will also do some practical work of each topic, so stick to the video till the end. So let's begin. First of all, explaining logic function. Importance of flows, logic, algorithm in SAP Build App. You know, the flows, logic and algorithm are the part of any app. So in the SAP Build App, we use the logic control app behavior during user interaction. Also, we use algorithm, manage mathematical operation within the app. Functions and logic. Functions are essential for task solving within app. Function process input and return output when an event occurs. Logic is based on business rules which must be clear defined during planning, because the logic is the most important part of any app. So we have to first decide, we have to first plan before we start the app development. So lastly, the example of BMI calculation is here. The user inputs height and weight values. The app calculates BMI and display it in an info window. Illustrate no code capability by combining different functions to form app logic. There are mainly the 3 types of functions in SAP Build App. Number one is flow function, number 2 is formula function, and number third one is combining flow and formula function, which will help to create a complex app development. So let's discuss what are the flow functions. Flow functions found in the logic tab, categorized by functions. Enable data storage, retrieval and hardware interaction like camera, like barcode scanning and so on. This means that the hardware interaction comes into the flow function. And the next thing is user input. Use input output nodes to connect the sequence functions. The next thing is formula functions. Process data, filter sort tags, edit values, and utilize a library of over 500 formulas for data manipulation. The SAP Build App already provided the 500 plus formula function, which really help for calculating a complex apps development, a complex formulation, and it greatly increase the processes, and it greatly decrease the app development time. The next type is the combo of flow and the formula function. The combo of flow and formula function use the combination of both flow and the formula function, unlock the powerful app logic, allow device sensor as a build app to implement both simple and complex application logic. Which means the SAP Build App, in SAP Build App we can easily create a complex and also we can easily create the simple apps. The role of events in logic flow, because you know each role of any logic flow depends on any event. So when the event trigger, the logic and the flows automatically trigger. Events are crucial to trigger logic flows in the app. As we know, events are very important, which trigger any logic and any functions behind the scene. After that, defining application logic is a detailed process involving the application of rules and requirement. Let's move on. Describing flow functions. So let's discuss first of all the flow functions. The logic canvas features logic canvas overview. Design, because we have to implement the flow functions on anything that include the canvas, that include the page, that include the global logic canvas, that include the components which include in any canvas. So let's discuss one by one. We will expose all the things written in this video directly practically to the SAP Build App environment. So logic canvas overview. Design a combine multiple logic flows triggered by events for various functions and actions. Accessible through the user interface canvas, lower bar expandable by dragging. We will explore this also. Types of logic canvas. There are the three type of logic canvases: global logic canvas, page logic canvas, and the component logic canvas. So the global logic canvas, located in the page collection, manage logic flows that affect the entire application globally. Page logic canvas includes integrated page spinners that disappear once a page is fully loaded, specific to individual page level logic. So the page logic canvas is specific to an individual page level. So everything on the page we can control by using this logic canvas. The next and the most important thing is component logic canvas. The most of the coding, most of the flow functions are behind the logic canvas. So we have to understand very carefully what are the logic canvas and how we can utilize the components of logic canvas. So shows default logic canvas. So default logic flows based on the selected component with additional option for component with subcomponent. Adapts logic availability based on the component structure and access requirement, which means that let's for example we use the checkbox, we use the list item, and we use any button. So everything which execute, which perform the logic behind that component can be controlled on the component logic canvas. So let's move on. Logic elements and flow function. Logic elements are sorted by category on the left side of each canvas for easier selection. So I think so we have to move straight to the system, so then you can easily understand what I am talking about. So let's move on. Here it is. Now we are on our canvas, and if we go to the to our left side, we can find different type of element. Here the button component is exist, input field is component, drop down field is exist. Also we have a lot of components in the left side in the core tab. Also if we talk about the different type of flow functions, so we can find the page logic canvas. If we click on the page and then go beneath to the system, here to do page logic is present here. So if I click on the to do page, and also if I again click on the up arrow, it will show all the logic which has been mapped on this page. So whenever this page is updated, or which this page is used, is the logic behind each component of the page will be executed without any interaction or without any delay. So that was the page logic canvas. So now if I click on any component of the page, like button, that is create task button, and then if I see on the beneath of the page, here the button create logic is present. If I click on the button create, here it is. Now if I again expand it, now you can see the logic behind the button is seeing that if I click on this button, it will check the table, the if it has the record, it will create the record, and it will also create the update data function, and so on. It also doing the three things also when the record will create successfully. It will show the message, otherwise it will alert fail to create a new task. We will discuss all the things when we create another separate app later, or some in other video. So hope you understand what are the component logic canvas and what is the page logic canvas. So we have explored in the system what are the logic elements are sorted, and how the core flow functions include common use logic found under the core tab, and what are the marketplace function flow functions exist. Uh, if you didn't notice, let's go again to the environment. If I click on the page, here it is. Here you can find the core tab is exists, buy me is exists, and the marketplace is exists. If I click on the marketplace, it will show all the available component which can be updated or which can be installed. Let's go back. Here it is. Now the together core and marketplace function support app logic operation, as we have discovered. The summary highlights the primary features and organization of the logic canvas for streamlined logic management. The summary of simple and multiple logic flows. Simple logic flows composed of a single flow function, ideal for straightforward action like navigating between pages or URL. Require at least one event to function. Example, the open page logic from the navigation category can be linked to a button event to navigate to a specific page. Multiple logic flow involve combining multiple logic components for more complex behavior, allow for copying individual element or entire logic strand to build interesting flows, suitable for projects that require dynamic responses such as querying or updating variable or data, for example, updating or participating lists. Support output chaining, enabling customization of app. So all of these we have explored purely. Let's explore once again then we can clearly understand what are the single logic flow and what is the multiple logic flow. Let's go back again. Here it is. So we have explored the create task button. If I click on the logic canvas, now we are on the logic canvas. As you can see, logic canvas. In this canvas, we can see that the if condition utilities here, and also the two types of conditions, the two type of blocks is already present here. When the condition true, let's arrange it first. So what you can say, this is the example of complex or multiple flow. Guess. Yes, it is an example of multiple flow functions, because the flow is between the different type of logic. One logic transfer to the another logic, create record, and so on. And when the create record will true, the three more functions will be executed, and when the create record was false, and the one one dialog will appear. So it is a multiple flow. If let's explore the single flow function if it exists. If I click on the cancel button. So this is also a multiple flow. For example, if I delete it, and then create open page, and then I click on this, here it is. And now for open page we have to give the page name. If the user click on the cancel button, the flow of the app will navigate to another page. This will redirect the app to the new page. So this is the example of single flow function. Let's get back to our presentation. Multiple output and condition. Flow functions always receive an input, but certain function can yield multiple output. Useful in scenarios where user interaction require multiple responses, option, or handling of errors. Multiple output branches allow for complex event-driven flows that adjust based on specific conditions. Despite complexity, the visual design of logic flow remains clear and is easily restructured or adjusted as needed. As far as the multiple output and condition is concerned, uh, this is the type of flow function which requires some conditions, because let's say if we want to print a document, so this will allow us, this will redirect to the different type of print functions. And if we want to have my document on the PDF form, so if I select the PDF, that will require the different type of parameter that will give us a different type of output. So it will depend on the output. If the output of any app depend on the user interaction, if I use of the different type of user interaction, so this will definitely include the multiple output and conditions flow. Hope you understand. We will explore this later in other videos. So let's move on. These points cover the main aspects of simple and complex logic flow for app customization. So hope you learned something from this video, and hope you learn at least the flow functions, at least the logic functions from here. So if you like this video, do click on the like button. Let's meet it to another new video. Till then, bye bye, take care.